Welcome, Robert and Daryl.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Man, this is awesome. Rarely do you get to do kind of both things, a full set of electric music, full band, and then take it down a few pegs to the acoustic, and I couldn't be more excited than to get down to this point. I don't say that it was ever my strong suit. I remember being in Nashville having these dreams that one day I would do an acoustic show. Here I was in this band that was succeeding with like all this kind of mighty, we even had record sales beginning to happen, and I still felt like, I don't know, I felt I hadn't lived my dream yet. So there was a place called the Bluebird, a very famous place, right? And I'm grateful that Jane has taken her passion for music and turned this very dualistic place into a music a music venue, not unlike the Bluebird, where, it's sort of, the logo at the Bluebird, I think, has the finger going, shh, it's like people come in and they just listen to the songwriters, but I'm not precious about it, because I'm not good enough to be. But I finally got my nerve up and I began to write songs that mattered from my heart, and I was around such a great singer with Raul that I was just always lived in too much fear for about a decade there, and I finally just had to break through, and Daryl helps me break through now in these days, and my buddy back here, Bill Bettler, who's visiting today, he was really big on letting me know my value, like that Robert, you've got some songs to sing, and I'm grateful. So here I am. We're going to do one first called Carolina, and it's there's some autobiographical parts here, and then some of it's sort of just fill in the blank. Carolina, won't you please come home? It's been 10 years now, your daddy's been gone. Your mama's still waiting by the telephone, and mama can't take another rolling stone. Carolina, why you look so sad? Well, come back home to the dreams we had. You're much too young to feel so damn bad. Spent another long night with a ghost at my side. I spent another long day wondering why you went away. Well, Carolina, come back home. Won't you please come home? Got the news from a friend in town. Another young girl had just been found. They weren't quite sure if she had drowned. Carolina, if you're up there, please come down. Spent another long night with a ghost at my side. Spent another long day wondering why you went away. Oh, Carolina, come back home. come back home. Carolina, won't you please come home? It's been 10 years now that you've been gone, and your mama's still waiting by the telephone. These crazy dreams, they don't leave me alone. I don't know. I feel like I'm finally doing what I should do. You know, I don't know. It's the strangest thing to get yourself together. I'm just happy to call Madison home. I feel like I've had the best journey in the world, and I've landed where I ought to be. You know. Let's do magic.
Okay.
Now, if y'all caught the show earlier, I apologize. It's sort of impossible not to repeat some, partly because I want to. The songs that get played sometimes in the set, or often in the set, are songs that you just feel like you want to play because they matter to you. It wasn't long ago, I told this earlier, but there's a tiny bit to it. It was late at night, and I was really blue about the passing of Tom Petty. You know, we hang on to these strange things that you might call them pop culture or something, but when your whole life has been filled by that music, and then this guy is gone, it still hurts in a real weird way, you know. I'd seen him since '79, and maybe it was because I was getting better, getting well, and I don't know, music has been my friend. And so this one's called Magic, and it's partly borrowed from Tom's feeling that music is the only true magic, and then the other part is just simply my ode to music, and it goes like this: 2, 3. Everything I ever loved just say goodbye to me. I closed my eyes, I went to sleep. Oh, and when I woke I was alone. She even took my rock and roll, and I still believe in magic. I'm so tragic. believe in magic. I'm so tragic. Daryl Hewitt. I still believe in magic. I still believe in magic. I still believe in magic, yeah. I'm so tragic. That's a really odd one. That's awesome. I mean, the applause is awesome. The rendering might not have been as awesome, but I counted it off too fast. But I was still in that electric mode over there, still surging. You know, I got 120 in my. What do you need?
They're pretty like you, so
Okay, yeah, sure.
it's cool.
Yeah, all right. I like that. You got an idea about what we're doing next. I'm gonna have to. This sounds crazy, but I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Well, when you sing, it's one of those crazy things. You're kind of like putting all that into your. There's no way to make that look good, but welcome to the Ohio River Valley. God's own little joke. It's a petri dish, really, but we live with it and we love it. We love every bit of it. Edit, big huge edit. I don't even know if they edit here, but this next segment brought to you by Kleenex. I had the coolest grandmother. Now, I got to watch time because the stories are always longer than the songs, but my grandmother, Mildred, was my best friend, and I really learned how close we were as we got older together. I was 50 years younger than she. She made it to age 95. I was with her to the very end. But she called me at age 90 and said, "Well, Bob, what are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm getting ready to go on tour," you know, the usual thing at that point. And I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Nothing, I'm bored." And I said, "Well, what do you want to do?" She goes, "Well, I'd like to go with you." Now, she lived in Kansas City. I lived in Nashville. And I said, "Well, I'm heading to a UK tour. I said, I'm heading to London. If I bought you a ticket, would you meet me there?" Now, she's 90. And she said, "I'll meet you there." So I bought her a ticket. She got on a plane. And sure enough, she met me in London. And then I surprised her and bought her, she and I, tickets after the tour. We did a 10-day run through the UK. I bought her a ticket, she and I a ticket, and we went to Ireland, where her grandfather was from, and I took her backpacking at 90. True story. All she had was a rolling bag, and I had a backpack. I sent everything home with the group. And anyway, she had all kinds of isms, little things she would say, and she used to talk about time being the constant, and that time, in fact, stays, and people are the ones that pass, right? So sometime later, I guess, after her passing, I came together with this little song. So it's really for Millie, and because you requested, it's for Millie and Daryl today. It's called Pretty Like You. If I were pretty like you, if I could go the places you do, if I had the girl on the end of a swing. Wait, let me try it again. If I were pretty like you, my bad. If I were pretty like you, if I could go the places you do, if I had the world on the end of a string, like a little girl on the end of a swing, if I could sing the way you do, sing. Like a Rolls Royce or a diamond ring. If I could write the perfect rhyme, would I break your heart like you broke mine? And time flies, they say, but oh no, it's not that way. It's a long kiss in a picture show, yeah. Time stays and people go. Time flies, they say. Oh no, it's not that way. It's a sad song on the radio, yeah. Time stays and people go. If I were pretty like you, if I had the things that you do, if I could write the perfect rhyme, would I break your heart like you broke mine? You're a sad song on the radio, yeah. Time stays and people go. For Millie. That's awesome. Thank you all so much, man. What do you got? You got to tell me something. You want to do one?
Sure.
All right. Let's have you do one.
There's a song about up on the hill. There's a place called Craigmont. Does everybody know what that is? Okay. I know you do. My dad retired from that place.
38 years.
But it's not been called that for a long time. So. It's called Rocking Chair. crying of prayer. The game is called truth or dare. Now you've made your own despair. Sitting in your rocking chair. Sitting in your rocking chair.
Really nice job. I was super pleased to find out that Daryl was willing to bring out the old songs and see, because I found through experience that some of the old songs really reach a certain place in your life where they come back around like a full circle, and they mean as much to you with a little time. And so I was glad that he brought that not long ago to our attention, and I said, man, it's got to stay in the set, you know. Really, it kind of tells the whole story, I think, for this band. And well, again, I thank you. I'm at a loss. I'm wondering what we should do next. What do you think? What
Glad
do
you
got?
guys like it.
Yeah.
How about we do Run for Cover?
Okay, sure. So this is the newest thing we got. I'd say it's brand new, within a month or so, month or two anyway. And this one is definitely going out to my wife. You know that I just got married? Did anyone hear about that? I know Bill heard because he married us. My wife Michelle is back here, and yeah, Michelle. Oh yeah.
But not right now.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, this one's written for you, so you better like it too. It's all love, though, I assure you. Man, well, golly, the stories overwhelm me. You know, when you're really going down the roughest road you've ever been down, and you look to your right or your left, and you find that one person that didn't abandon you. That's what I found with Michelle, and she gets the credit for sure. This is called Run for Cover. Fight about it. No, I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna drive 4 hours to the other side of midnight. I don't want these angry words falling from the lips that kiss you. I don't wanna let you go when I only know I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna love you through the hard times. I'm gonna hold you when the storm blows over. Our bed will be the shelter, baby, when you run for cover. Let you down, no. You know I wanna lift you up. You know I'm gonna be around when it seems the world is giving up. And I don't want those angry words falling from the lips that kiss you. No, I don't wanna let you go when I only know I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna hold you through the hard times. I'm gonna love you when the storm blows over. bed will be the shelter, baby, when you run for cover. Keep going, brother. There's a storm blowing up in your heart, baby, and it clouds the mind. This hurricane wants to tear us apart, you know it. It happens every time. Now I don't want these angry words falling from the lips that kiss you. I don't wanna let you go, and I only know I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna love you through the hard times. I'm gonna hold you till the storm blows over. Our bed will be the shelter, baby, when you run for cover. When you run for cover, baby, you run for cover. I hope you run to me. Thanks a bunch, man. That one's for my gal. Let's do Dragonfly.
Okay.
Wanna? This is a little bit older. The guys convinced me to blow the dust off this one, and it opened the set today. It kind of plays itself, and that makes it nice to start a set with. But in addition, this one just kind of hangs around. It never left me. I've got so many I just don't play anymore, but this one just didn't disappear on me. Being as that it's a song of longing, somewhat fictional, I still have to dedicate it to my wife because after all it is longing, so I'd like to long for her and not have you think I'm longing for anyone else, see? I'm smart. If I've learned anything in 57 years, it's you make your old songs about your true love. You don't make your old songs about the old love, you see what I'm saying? This one is for her always. This one's called Dragonfly. 2, 3. I wish I was that cigarette, a little closer to your lips, something that you'd never quit, and hard to put down. Yeah, I wish I was your favorite shirt, you could put me on after work, something that would never hurt, be around. But I'm just like that trail of smoke that you exhale to tell a joke. I hang around and hear you laugh, and I disappear into the past. I wish I was a dragonfly, 'cause I don't think they ever cried. I wish I was your radio. You could turn me on and watch me glow, like some old song you used to know, on the tip of your tongue. And if I was that cigarette, closer to your lips. No, I don't think that I'd regret all those things that we had done. But I'm just like that trail of smoke that you exhale to tell a joke. I hang around to hear you laugh, then I disappear into the past. Oh, I wish I was a dragonfly, 'cause I don't think they ever cried. No. Like that trail of smoke that you exhale to tell a joke. I hang around to hear you laugh, then I disappear into the past. I wish I was a dragonfly, 'cause I don't think they ever cried. Y'all. Hey, let me do one now. So, the weird pleasure, there's a story that how are we doing on time? Let me check time for stories and time. How are we doing?
It's 4:08.
And what is that? What time am I done? 4:20? I got about 10 minutes, okay. Well, so this story won't take 30 minutes, but could. So I'd been started the Mavericks in '89. We got to Nashville in '92, and things started to really happen for us by the mid '90s, and life was just blazing. But I needed an outlet for this stuff I was writing, and that whole thing about, you know, I felt kind of like the Mavericks were part of me, but I needed that other side of me to be told. And so Jerry Dale McFadden in the Mavericks, still with the group today, he's a piano player. He and I started a band called Swag, and we recruited anyone we knew that had a sensibility for like what we call power pop or kind of the '60s jangly pop stuff. We got Tom Peterson from Cheap Trick and Kenny Coomer from Wilco. We got these great folks. We had Todd Rundgren guest on the record and all that. So we had some fabulous talent come together to make this one record, one and done. And I still love the record a bunch. And Michelle and I, she's followed a little bit of my career, but mostly didn't know a lot about the Mavericks. But I know that she felt pretty hard for the Swag record. So I'm glad I made it. I get over to Denmark on this special thing I was doing, a teaching gig. And I got over to Denmark, and they did this big setup to introduce me to the students at this college. And they didn't even mention the Mavericks. They go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Reynolds from Swag." I'm like, I'd done my whole life with the Mavericks, and it didn't even get a mention, an honorable mention, you know. So I guess the guy in Denmark thought Swag was pretty cool. So that works for me. Hey, you were huge in Denmark. This one, I write myself lullabies, right?
Best stuff.
Yeah. I write lullabies for myself. That's just sort of what you do. If you write songs, you kind of sit down and you make yourself feel better with a tune. And this is a kind of licking your wounds moment. It's called Near Perfect Smile, and it goes like this. Boy on a string, can you sing, can you play anything for the girl with a near perfect smile. And for a while, won't you stay? What's another day anyway? For the girl with the near perfect smile. She was the one that could shine like the sun. Please tell me what good is love if she's gone. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. She was the one that could shine like the sun. Please tell me what good is love if she's gone. Boy on a string, what's the word? Have you heard anything from the girl with the near perfect smile? Thank y'all. Oh yeah, man. All right, he's gonna put me out on a limb that I'm not coming back from. I'm gonna finish with that one.
Okay.
Okay, it's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
What? Huh? Man, it's like the guy in the old town with the 4:30 and all's well. Town crier, right? Thank you, sir. Thank you, though. Huh? Oh yeah. Okay, here's one that I had to dupe Raul into writing songs with me sometimes. The guy would just seemingly intentionally be writing with my best friends, and then I'd never get an appointment to write with him. Here I am in a band with him, but I duped him in on this one. And it ended up on really one of our biggest records, which was, I'm glad I duped him at that moment because that ensured a cut on a nice record. This one is called, what is it called? How did I lose I don't even know your name. There it is. Apparently I don't even know the name of the song. The song is called I Don't Even Know Your Name, and it's on the record Trampoline, which is actually one of...
When you told me the name of the song, I just didn't think you knew the name of it.
Oh, that's it.
You said, I don't know the name.
No, that's the name.
Yeah.
We've worked this out. Daryl and I apparently are on the same wavelength. You can tell, right? Always.
As long as we know the key.
It's D, it jangles, and try to stay with me on this. So yeah, it's on Trampoline, and this is actually probably my single favorite Mavericks record. Not because this song is on there. It happens to just be a record that I feel like we were just absolutely at our zenith. A little out of tune, but we'll deal with it. Here it goes. 2, 3. Every time you pass me by, I sit alone and I wonder why. Try so hard to catch your eye when I don't even know your name. With my eyes I've seen this world, but never has there been a girl to make me fall in love this way. I don't even know your name. And if you analyze, you will realize that you don't have to find another. Don't you wait, please don't hesitate anymore. In played my part and I read my lines. You and I will be the stars. I don't even know your name. And if you analyze, you will realize that you don't have to find another. Don't you wait, please don't hesitate anymore. No, no, no. In my mind 1,000 times I played my part and I read my lines. You and I will be the stars. I don't even know your name. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Safe. Raul sang it, and he's got a prettier voice than I by a long shot, so I wailed through. Got to say thank you to Jane. It's so important to me. It was a blessing to know she was going to take this on and make this series happen. I hope you'll have me back wherever you are, because I'd like to come back. There's always new songs happening, and also want to say thanks to the Mad Hop folks, the folks at the Red Bicycle Hall, Kevin, who's here. I saw his smiling face a minute ago. And I'm really, Margot, thank you also. I meant to say thanks to you because I know as a partner what it is to commit your life to something as like the Red Bicycle Hall. Thank you very much. Just really grateful. Grateful for y'all being here today. I don't think I have the same ambition that I had when I was a younger guy. So a lot of people wonder, well, what keeps you going when you've done that other stuff, right? The Mavericks are still going. My brother still works for us. I had to make a choice, and some of it wasn't my choice, I have to admit. I thought we'd come to a different conclusion, but we couldn't. And I'm okay because I kind of believe in the divine journey. Not kind of, I actually very much believe in the divine journey. And so I'll be on the path that I feel would be kind of God's will for me. And I'm really happy in this town. So, and I'm really happy with where I am and who I am. So, thank you. So it's about little stuff anymore, and the little stuff matters in a huge way. You know, like I mean, the guys are out, and I know what I'm not doing, but that's not what I focus on. I focus on what I am doing. I teach now at Canaan. I'm teaching these kids, and they're wearing me down. They're wearing me down. They're going to kill me. These kids will kill me. But I'm going to go out having done something right for once that wasn't about me. So, saying that, Tim, he doesn't want credit, but he came in from St. Louis, big Mavericks fan for many years, right? Is that true? Saw online that I was teaching and said, how could I bless the students out there? He says, I saw that you needed instruments, and he drove a drum set here from St. Louis a few weeks back. And I mean, this is what it's all about, man. We don't have a big budget out there. Thank you. I keep hitting that mic. Sorry. We'll have to mute that. We'll get it out, right? Digitally? Okay. Ha. We'll get that out of there. All right. Now did I run the clock down yet? Good night. What are we going to end on? Are we done? Is that it?
About 10.
We do? Is that for real? Or is that someone lying to me and getting me in trouble?
You got 10 minutes, bro.
No, you've got about 10 more minutes.
Oh, great. This is a great day. I'm out of songs. So the next thing I do is the old soft shoe. Oh, my golly. Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Okay, you're going to have me do these things. All right, so
is a good
every song, like these old little ditties that I write for myself, these are really for me. They don't even end up on records quite often. So it's in the key of E, and yeah, there it is. My mom was really important to me, but she wasn't great at being a mother. In a lot of ways, she needed me to take care of her, and the Mavericks were a blessing because I could take care of my mother. So I see the whole thing that from 30,000 feet today, but at the time it was just really tough because my mom was not well, and I chalk it up to mental illness and a lot of self-medicating and stuff. But when she died, she left this farm that I bought for her with more pets than I knew what to do with. Dogs, cats. I mean, she gave me 6 siblings. There's 7 of us. So, and I'm the oldest. So she kept handing me babies my whole life. Like that was a treat. People ask me how you got through and you never had kids of your own. I'm like, well, I kept getting kids handed to me, and I kind of did have kids, right? A baby brother handed to me when I was 20. I didn't even know she was pregnant, so that's a whole nother story. Come to the next show and I'll tell that one. My dad called me and said, "Are you sitting down?" I'm like, what is this, a 1940s film? You know, are you sitting down? Yes, I'm sitting down. Well, your mom didn't know how to tell you this. Now, he doesn't say your mom's pregnant. My mom and dad were already divorced for 4 years, but they went on a date. If they saw each other, there was another child coming. That's just how it worked with my parents. If they were in the same neighborhood. And he said, well, your mom had a little baby brother for you today. I'm like, already had? My brother was here. I only lived a mile from my mother's house, and I saw her about every other day. So there's something off there, but this did happen. It's real. Anyway, she left behind these animals and siblings. Love them all. And this was just a little something for her. And it's called Mama's Dogs. There it is, I'll get it. Who's gonna look after Mama's dogs now that Mama's gone? Now that Mama's gone. Who's gonna look after Mama's dogs now that Mama's gone? Now that Mama's gone. Well, sister, sweet sister, won't you mind the house? Me and baby brother, we gonna step on out. We gonna take a little drive around this town. We're gonna talk about who's looking after Mama's hounds. Yeah, now. Gonna look after Mama's dogs now that Mama's gone. Now that Mama's gone. Who's gonna look after Mama's dogs now that Mama's gone? Now that Mama's gone. Well, sister, sweet sister, won't you mind the house? Me and baby brother, we gonna step on out. We gonna take a little drive around this town. We're gonna talk about who's looking after Mama's hounds. And now. Here we go. Well, she loved her cats and she loved her dogs. I guess she loved her kids, yeah, she loved us all. Oh, but who's gonna look after Mama's dogs now that Mama's gone? Now that Mama's gone, take us home. Barely safe. Barely made that one. All right. Not full possession. I'm an old bass player, so everything has to have a boom, boom, boom thing going on. And now I'm playing guitar, and there's no boom, boom, boom thing happening today. So try to get some of that in there. All right. So where are we? We're almost out of time.
Goodbye, Robert.
Yeah. All right. It's not that I don't love playing. It's that I'm hyper conscious of. First thing back after a real heartbreaking period of time where I had to figure out what's going to happen next. I was barely really hanging on. I was getting my life cleaned up, but I didn't know what to do. And I just wrote a song. I tell you, I write these little things that I don't really expect to ever play out, and I don't expect to really do much with. But it's my lullaby to music, in a different sort of way. I guess I was leaving the big stuff behind. All you rock and rollers, heavy metal strollers, take your baby home, the show is over, you rock and rollers. And all the true believers, the golden hair receivers, stations fade like faces on a t-shirt. You should have seen her. Like an angel in the street, mascara on her cheeks. Where did all the pretty lipstick go after the show? Good night, rock and roll. 2, 3, 4. Again. Like an angel in the street, mascara on her cheeks. Where did all the pretty lipstick go after the show? Good night, rock and roll. Thank y'all so much for being here today. From Daryl and myself, and I just appreciate you more than you might know. One more time, brother. Good night, rock and roll. Thank you guys. The thanks is to you, really. Please. Thank you all so much. Daryl, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, really.
Thank you.